I'm Will Hunter, and you're watching Fake Leaf coverage on the Fake Sports Network. Welcome back, Fake Sports fans. Well, after a Game 2 shutout loss, the second round matchup between the Leafs and Thrashers is tied at 1 apiece as we head to Atlanta for Game 3. So let's have a look at the lineups and then get into the game. Playing for Atlanta on the first line is Steve Stamkos, Doug Gilmour, and Nikita Kucherov. On the second line is Dennis Hall, JT Miller, and Brett Hall. On the third line is Brendan Saad, Todd Marchand, and Tom Wilson. And on the fourth line is Robbie Fabry, the other Todd Marchand, and Ty Domi. On defense on the first pair is Brayden McGabb with Philip Roenick. On the second pair is Mikko Mikkola, Neil Pionk. And on the third pair is Carson Soucy with Ilya Lyubushkin. Starting in net is Andy Moog with Andrew Hammond backing up. And their scratch players tonight are Rastus Ristolainen, Joe Veleno, and Kyle Masters. So bad news for the Leafs as Adam Foote was injured last game. He's unplayable for this game, and maybe the next. So playing for the Leafs on the first line is Bobby Clarke, Eric Lindros, and Lanny McDonald. On the second line is Alexander Burrows, Brock Nelson, and Peter Bondra. On the third line is Marcus Johansson, Scott Lawton, and Glenn Murray. And on the fourth line, Zach Hyman, Jonathan Daves, and Mark Parrish. On defense on the first pair is Josh Morrissey with Tyler Myers. On the second pair is Ivan Provorov, Corey Sarich. And on the third pair is Yusuf Valimaki with Randy Hiller. Starting in net is Dominik Hasek with Archer Sheila backing up. And their scratch players tonight are Adam Foote, Philip Kurashev, and Sean Podine.
Hi everybody, welcome back to EA Sports. I'm James Cebulski. Pivotal Game 3 of this playoff series tonight. Both teams seem ready, and they are about to drop the puck on this opening faceoff. There is nothing quite like playoff hockey. Here we go. Scooped up along the wall by McDonald. The Leafs have it now. Puck sent over to Lindros. Dishes it to Clarke. Fires it on net. Blocked, although that might be a save.
Oh, that is a save, James. I don't think the goaltender would have gotten to position in time, and he's able to take it away.
There's a shot. Goaltender gave him nothing as it goes off the side of the net. Lots of time left in this period. Still scoreless in this one. Toronto's got possession here in their own end. Tries to feed it over to Clarke. Atlanta's got control of it now here in the offensive end. Gaining steam here on the attack. And he catches that one with the glove. Goaltender covers up. We got a stoppage in play. And they take possession off the draw here in their own end. And a huge stop by the goaltender at point-blank range. Hull's got it against the boards. Nice defensive robbery on that. Passes it over to Morrissey. Nelson's crossed the line and is on the attack now. Quick snap.
There we go, Peter Bondra.
We've got our first of the game. Bounder didn't even have her broadcast headset on.
I was just putting it on, James. That was incredibly fast, and the coach couldn't have drawn it up any quicker. They say, hey, let's get off to a good start. I'd say they just did. You gotta love the way the play stays alive on his stick here, James. And it's a drive, it's a willingness. It's almost as if in this shift you knew that he was going to attack. And he attacks the space once he gains it by winning the loose puck battle, and it results in his goal.
Toronto's come to play tonight. They've been very aggressive to start, and as a result, Cheryl, they got the lead.
Typically, the home team has the advantage, James. So when the away team comes into the barn, they want to make sure that they're not flat-footed, that they're urgent, they're aggressive. And to start this period, to start the game, they've been ready right from the hop, and they're rewarded with a goal.
Takes the shot. Comes up with the stop. Toronto's gained possession along the boards. And now it's grabbed by Mikula. Streaking through center, they go on the attack. The Leafs move the puck in the defensive zone. And a stick in the lane ends that threat. Oh, and some lost momentum as the puck leaves the zone. Quick feed to Johansson. That's off a stick. Takes the pass. Toronto's ready to go on the attack. Knocks the puck loose after a solid hit. Skates in behind the cage. And some good footwork to kick it away. Long lead pass to Domi. Oh, look at this. Here they come. They've got numbers. Here's a short pass to Hyman. Takes the cross-ice pass. And he avoids the poke check with some great edge work. The easy glove save by Moog.
Man, is he ever difficult to defend. Hey, James, I mean, so difficult when you're shoving, you're doing everything you possibly can to move and separate him from the puck, but his core strength and his balance is certainly the victor as he takes this one to the net.
Takes the puck, and the puck departs the zone. Atlanta's got it behind the net. The Leafs look to start the transition game. And he takes the pass. Oh, somebody get the smelling salts after that.
Winning when it matters, especially in the playoffs, you know you have to have a team that's cohesive, but it also matters that each individual within that team gives everything they've got. And that hit sends an entire message to the team, since that we're going to dictate pace. I'm going to do my part, you do yours, and we'll be successful.
Getting closer to the halfway point of this frame. The Leafs have taken a 1-0 lead. Here's a chance. Comes up with the stop. In front and a stoppage on the play as the goaltender covers things up. The Leafs have had way more chances offensively, and as a result, they're leading in this one. Marchand's won the draw deep in the defensive zone. Handles it again. Nice zone entry on the left side. Pass across to Clark with the steal. Oh, great move to sidestep the check. Taken along the wall by Myers. And he sends it across to McDonald. He got all of that one.
He knew exactly what he was doing with that hit this early in the game. He's trying to send a message and dictate the pace.
Wholesale changes coming up as they send it in. Battle ensues for that loose puck along the boards. And that's poked away in the offensive zone by Gilmore. Lindros works the puck in his own zone. Shot! Denies him on the slapper! Moves the puck down low. And that slides right out to center ice. Scoops up the puck now. Directed over to McDonald. And uses the length of his stick to knock that puck away. Quick pass across to Miller. Gilmore's taking it from his own end. Atlanta's going to play the puck from behind the cage. Grabbed along the board by Miller. Great heads-up play by the defender. Sent into the offensive zone. Atlanta's looking to break out. Great heads-up play in the neutral zone by Taves. And a textbook pad save there.
As a goaltender, sometimes you just have to react. You turn the brain off, and you just allow your eyes and your body to do the work for you, and he does exactly that with a reactionary save.
Picks off the feed.
As an athlete, you always want to try and contribute and get things going for your team, and especially when you're trailing, you want to ignite a spark. Unfortunately, though, he tried it a little too much there, and it gets taken away.
Toronto's got the puck. Here they come up along the wing. Passes the puck over to Wilson. Across the line from center. Lindros carries the puck in his own zone. Moves it to Sarich. And a stick break setup. The Thrashers gain possession of the puck here in the offensive end. Works the it across to Johansson. Slides the puck over. Big time hit. That has some hot sauce on it.
It certainly did, James. I mean, it was thunderous. You can see the whole bench light up with that hit. It's timely, and it also generates a ton of momentum for his team.
And the puck's kicked free. Toronto's got it in their own zone. Gets the puck over to Lindros. Slides it diagonally to Johansson. And that's broken up by Hull. Passes it over. And too much traffic in front blocks that one. Hasek's going to give everyone a chance to breathe and hang on to the puck.
Well, that's how you get a puck, James. I mean, you recognize the timing it takes to meet your opponent right at the right time. And I mean, that's just an explosive hit. Gets the job done.
Toronto's looked great thus far, leading here late in the first period. Puck is dropped and we are back underway. Angles it over to Nikolai. Handles the puck. And gets a piece of it with the trapper. Scrum along the boards, they battle for the puck. Picked up along the wall by Domi. Fabry's on the attack in the offensive zone. Too much congestion blocks the shot. Atlanta's got the puck here in the open ice. And nearing the final 60 seconds of this opening stanza. Shuts him down.
He not only wins his foot race, but he also wins the strength battle on the puck here, James. The way he shields, he just powers it right to the net.
The Thrashers get a hold of the puck in their own end. Marchand's got it across the line. Great hits up play with the stick by Morrissey. Shuts him down. Tees him out.
Oh, Nico Mikala. Not how you want to finish the period.
Go to the dressing room with a lot of momentum. Oh, James, you knew his teammates were looking to feed him. He was set up. He was chomping at the bit. Well, he got the delivery, and he converted on it.
The Thrashers needed that one, and perfect timing here late in the first.
There's something about the beginning and the end of periods, right? There's a sense of urgency around them, and this team found a way in the dying minutes to get the equalizer here, James. They can take that momentum to the dressing room if they can hold on.
And that'll put a bow on the first 20 minutes of action here tonight. We've got lots more still to come. Second period is just around the corner.
Well, we had a good start, but a bad finish. Let's hope that Leafs can get this go-ahead goal in the second.
Welcome back, everybody. Cheryl is full of popcorn now as we get set for period number 2. Well, let's see who comes out hungrier here in this second as we are still tied. Moves it quickly over to Morrissey. And save at the last second off that deflection. And tries to make a diagonal pass to Gilmore. And that one's turned aside. From the left side, they gain the zone. Atlanta's got the puck in their own end. Clark's across the line now and on the attack in the offensive end. Big time stop there. And the goaltender grabs that one for a whistle to try to slow things down here. We're still in the early stages of this period. The next goal could be a big one as we are tied. Toronto's going to start with the puck inside the offensive zone. Takes a shot. Pushes it across to Clark. The Leafs take it along the wall. Atlanta's got a hold of the puck now. Strong defensive effort. Atlanta's looking to break out of their own end. Moved up ahead here in the neutral zone. From the point, they take control of it. And a good save on the play as action continues. Officials are in position, and both teams are getting ready as they get set for another face-off here. Nelson's won it off the face-off. The Leafs play it along the boards. Puck dumped in. The Thrashers have it against the wall. Takes the feed at center and moves up ahead. Picked up along the boards by Hull. Clutch stop off the redirect. Puck is frozen, and we get a stoppage in play. The Thrashers win the faceoff. Stopped with ease. Toronto's got it along the wall. Gets the full use of his stick on the poke check. Mikola's moving the puck through his own zone. Nice job to escape the zone. Gets the puck in deep. Atlanta's got a hold of it against the wall. And now he moves it to Hull. Slides it over to Lindros. Through the neutral zone up along the wing. Quick pass to Provorov. Lund's got it along the wing. Here's a shot. Denies him with a save. There's the whistle. We'll get a face-off after the goalie covers up. Still lots of time left in the period. You can feel the energy in this crowd. It's a tie game. Sneaks away with the puck after he was tangled up on the draw. Dumps it in. Toronto's got a hold of it along the wall. Sarich has got it in the defensive end. Gets the puck in deep. Slides it across to Susi. Takes the feed up ahead.
Fast and quick lead pass.
Let's move to the middle. Oh, he comes up with a stop. Tries to feed it over to Johansson. Oh, a quick little pickpocket on the play. They put the puck into the offensive end. Atlanta's got the puck along the wall. And he can't hang on after that hit. Quick feed to Fabry. He grabs the puck here at the point. Covers it up. We'll get a stoppage in play.
Well, I love what he's trying to do here, James. He wants to separate the body from puck, and that's exactly what you got to do. You got to play with a competitive edge and an intensity.
Centers are lined up, and we are ready to resume. Play resumes here as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. The Leafs cross the line and gain the zone. Here's a shot. Monster blocker stopped by Bow.
Oh, these are the saves when you know that your goaltender is dialed in, James. The ability to get to the top of the crease and be square to the shooter, that's a great save.
And a great save. Moog's got the puck, and he's going to hang on. The Leafs take possession off the faceoff.
Oh, Juuso Välimäki.
Well, the game is all about timing here, James, and now they're in front, so these next few shifts are critical. They want to play with a ton of energy and keep their opponent guessing. It always amazes me, James, to see how quickly these shooters can get the puck off of their stick. I mean, they can shoot off their inside leg, their outside leg. It doesn't matter, but what does matter? The positioning from that slot area. You know that if you get all of it, you're going to tag one home.
Toronto's gone up by 1 here in the second period.
Well, it's been a lot of hard work and heavy lifting to get to this point, just to get that 1-goal lead, James. Not only do they want to hold on to it, they want to extend it now.
Atlanta's won the draw in the neutral zone. It's a contact sport, people. There's proof right there. Along the half wall with the puck. And that's a smart heads-up play by McNabb. Great defensive effort breaking up the pass.
Toronto's been disrupting play all night long, and this is because of their stick positioning. You have to find ways to be aware and anticipate where that puck is going to be going. Doing a great job, but this is still a close one. They've got to find a way to generate some offense.
Oh, Doug Gilmour.
Well, you can't worry about what happened in the game, James. It's all about what you do now, staying in the present. That's exactly what they've done, and they've got the equalizer. Well, this is an unlucky bounce, James. I mean, when you're a goaltender, you play your angles, you know your set positions, but you can't get set in a scramble like this. And
Välimäki, you got to clear that puck.
the draw at center. The Leafs gain possession along the wall. Slides the puck across to Burrows. Good heads-up defensive play as he extends the stick. Here's a short pass to Burrows. Takes a shot, and he had an answer with that save. Play ready to resume as everybody lines in for the face-off. Nelson's got it. Now they'll look to see what they can do with it offensively. Shuts him down. Oh, that's a rattler. Did you hear those boards rattle?
Power forwards drive lanes and they drive bodies, and that one's perfectly executed.
Oh, what a pass. I don't think that was on purpose, but it worked.
How good does that feel? You can see the selling. The energy is certainly there, and now it's about dictating the pace going forward. Next shift, critically important. I love this snapshot from in tight, James, that beats the goaltender, but how about the will to get to those tough areas? I mean, that's what it's all about. You can have the skill, but you got to have the will.
The Leafs are finding that little extra pep in their step here in the second period and have taken a one-goal lead as a result.
Well, they break the deadlock, and that's huge. Now you're playing in front, but I think this face-off and the shift that ensues is critical, James. Now you got your opponent right where you want him. You're back on their heels. Take advantage and try and get another one.
And he loses control here. Passes out front. Moves it again. And that's stopped. Thrashers win the draw here at their own end. Scooped up along the wall by Marchand. And he handles the cross-ice pass. Grabs the puck here inside the offensive end. Toronto's got the puck. Grabs the puck. Sends a pass over. Slides the puck to Taves. Simple stop by Mode. Atlanta's got possession of the puck. Taken along the wall by Liabushkin. And they'll dump it in. Toronto's got control of the puck. And it's kicked away. Skips out of the battle along the boards, and here we go. Grabbed along the boards by Lindros. Along the side, here they come through the neutral zone. Quick shot! Denies him in front.
Well, the shooter's in a coveted spot on the ice, right in the middle of it with a good look, and he makes an incredible save by getting square to the puck and turning it aside.
Battle along the wall. And the puck's knocked loose. Takes it into the slot. What a blocker stop at point-blank range by Moe. The Leafs have it from their own end. Myers takes the puck. Through the open ice, they're picking up steam. The Leafs played along the boards. And he makes the save. Puck is frozen and we'll get a face-off. Late goings of this period. Toronto's got a 3-2 lead at this point. Gains possession with both centers all tied up in the draw. Enters the offensive zone from the left. Moves it to Lawton. And the middle frame almost done. Tremendous close save by Moe. The Leafs have been rewarded for all their scoring chances tonight as they carry the lead late in this second period. The Thrashers moving ahead. Oh, that sounded like a hard crash against the wall. Throws it in. Atlanta's gained possession along the boards. With some open space at center. Good hit to knock the puck loose. And that brings the period to an end. All right, third period just around the corner. We'll get a clean sheet of ice. I'm going to get more popcorn, and we're coming back with much more next.
Oh, Toronto came back, got the go-ahead goal. Now let's hope they can hold on to this lead.
The final frame of regulation has arrived. It's period number 3, and it's about to go down. And they have dropped the puck here on the final frame. The Thrashers gain possession in their own end. Across the line and on the attack. Puts it on net. Just gets enough to keep it out. The Leafs should play it from the defensive zone. Toronto's got it along the wall. Score!
Oh, Tyler Myers gets to go through.
The defender.
Oh, I can't tell you how many times this has happened to me, James. As the puck is coming towards you, it winds up hitting you and goes off you, goes the other way, fools the goaltender who doesn't have a chance.
So Moog makes the save, deflects it, and then it goes off Stamkos, and Stamkos kicks it in.
After that last goal, the coach is showing his displeasure with his team. He's just not happy with the effort and the details at this moment.
Toronto's taken a 2-goal lead to jump out here in period number 3.
Well, and they're in attack mode, aren't they? I mean, this is just a different team to start this third period. Now it's about maintaining that control, that killer instinct, and trying to ride it to the finish line.
Gets in front of it. Here's a chance, sends it in front. And he denies that great opportunity there. Moves the puck over to Stamkos. Oh, look at this. Oh, excellent use of the stick as he knocks that one away. Oh, a clutch save! Sends a pass in front. Another pass. Moves it quickly over to Stamkos. And he made the save to keep that one out of the net.
This is just great puck control to put the puck to the corner. No second shot opportunity.
Dished on over to Lindros. Smart heads up play to intercept the pass. And that one's stopped.
Koshik's been solid here tonight, James. I mean, look at his save percentage. He's been excellent between the crease, and that's making the saves that you need to and you want to at the appropriate moment. Man, his team's been effective going north.
Toronto's done a wonderful job putting a lot of pucks on net, and they lead it early in this third period. The Thrashers win it. Takes a wrist shot. Stopped by the goaltender. And the puck's booted away. Hull's got it behind the net. Hammers one at the net. Oh, one of his teammates was right in the shooting lane there. Toronto's through center and now in the offensive end. Look out, here they come on the attack. Quick pass to Hull. Tremendous block on the play.
Well, and the bench really erupts on that one because otherwise it would have been in the back of the net.
Toronto's got the puck along the boards. They try to maintain possession inside the defensive zone. Here's a chance in front, and that doesn't connect. Directs it on over to Burrows. Quick feed to Pionk. Quick pass to Miller. Tries to get it to Murray. Grabs the puck in the defensive zone. Great poke check on the reach. Shakes off the coverage. Atlanta's regained possession of the puck. The Leafs have it now. Here's a short pass to Morrissey. And we'll get a face-off after the puck hops into the bench.
Koshik's been dialed in and tracking extremely well tonight, James. Everything that's coming at him, he can see, and that's something that is really critical in the game. You make the timely stop that's needed to give your team some confidence in front of you.
Toronto's been going in one direction all night long, and that's to the net, and they lead it in this third. Lawton's won the draw. Dumps it into the ozone. Atlanta's got a hold of the puck now. Oh, they go back on offense. Here we go. Puck's in deep. The Leafs have a hold of it in the defensive zone. Good stand-up hit on the play. Can't maintain possession after that hit. The Leafs will play it in their own end. Oh, and he completely muffs the shot. And he's ridden off the puck. Moves it to Murray. Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. And that carries off a stick. And now it's grabbed by Bushkin. Toronto's got a hold of the puck now. Loses the coverage there. Moves it quickly over to Marchand. Dropped him in the open ice. Receives the pass. Marchand's got the puck now in his own end. Toronto's trying to make something happen in the offensive zone. The Thrashers have it against the wall. Toronto's got the puck. Looking for space inside the D zone. Gaining momentum along the wing. Oh, just a great heads-up play by Moe.
Myers has had multiple scoring chances and good looks in this game. Finally drops it. You can certainly tell that he's happy about that one. I just love his game overall, though. He's been dominating in terms of offensive numbers. Just the way he's handled the puck, the way he's just been a magician in and around the net to create his own space, and he finally gets rewarded for it.
Toronto's got the edge in the shot department, a big reason why they lead here in this third period. And with the centers tied up, he swoops in to take possession. Hronek swooping in on the attack. The Leafs get a hold of the puck in their own end. Gains the zone from the right side. Picked up along the wall by Gilmore. Puck grab by Lindros.
Oh, Eric Lindros.
They're cooking now.
Wow, the opponent has no answer for them right now because they're relentless on the puck. They garnered some momentum after multiple back-to-back goals, James. They don't want to leave any breathing room and let their opponent get some life back. Now this is a tale of two skills. It's a little crash and then it's a little flash, James, as he lays a huge hit, creates the turnover, showing that great defense leads to offense, and then he fills the back of the net.
Toronto's added yet another one here to the total tonight. What a performance.
Yeah, they've had the puck on their stick for a majority of this game. You know the coaching staff is going to be impressed. Hey, maybe they'll get the day off tomorrow.
Quick pass to Hronek. Now over to Kucherov. Takes the feed from the left side. Big time stop. Gilmore's working it around in the corner. And the puck stopper jumps on top of it to get a stoppage in play. The Leafs have looked sharp tonight. Lots of pucks on net and a lot of goals as a result. Taves wins the faceoff in his own end. Oh, great play to sidestep the poke check. Takes the feed at center and moves forward. The Thrashers look to start the transition game. Puck scooped up by Hyman. Handles the pass. Delayed penalty coming up here by the official. There's the whistle, and here's the call. Morrissey's off to the sit bin for cross-checking.
Well, that's a frustration penalty. I've taken many of those in my day, James. It's going to be the cross-checking penalty. Once you extend your arms, you're in trouble.
The Thrashers will have a chance to get on the power play for the first time this evening.
The first power play of the game is a real tone setter. You know, you're on your toes, and you're really showing the other team that you mean business. You can be potent, and they've got to be disciplined if they don't want you to capitalize.
That's some smart heads-up defensive play by Wilson. Atlanta's got the puck against the half wall. Shot! And he was ready for that one. Trying to clear the puck, and he moves the puck across the blue line out of the defensive zone. Slides it across to Marchand. Quick feed to Saad. Shot! And he gets all of that one as he with a huge defensive play to get this puck out of his own end. Looking to break out here on the power play. Feeds the puck over to Saad. Moves it to Domi. Toronto's penalty killers get a hold of it. Good clearing attempt to breathe. Scrum ensues along the boards. Man advantage is up. Both teams back to even strength.
Power plays dictate games, and this one did not. And the coach will not be happy with the setup or the opportunity that this unit gave them.
Into the attacking end. Shot! Just wide. Puck picked up by McDonald. Shakes off the defender with some nifty moves. He hit along the boards, and those walls are rattling.
When you're along the wall, you got to have your head up, and you better be good in small spaces. And you can't get out of the way of this thunderous hit, though, because it was lined up perfectly here, James. He knew exactly what he was going to do, and he finished right through the wall.
Atlanta's got a hold of it along the wall. Under a minute to go in the third. Quick pass across to Miller. Steps across the blue line. Picked up along the boards by Gilmore. The Leafs gain control of the puck. Here he is, shot right in front. Big time stop there.
Hasek's aggressive and at the top of his crease and makes an outstanding save from the slot.
Moves the puck to Saric. Feeds it up ahead. Moves it quickly over to Lindros. Overnight on the play! Wow!
That's a true competitor's save. Just when you think that he's completely out of it, James, he comes across with a desperation save to keep his team alive. Lindros has been padding the stats tonight here, James. He's feeling it. He's in it to win it, and he's had the puck on his stick all night long, generating offensive opportunities, getting multiple points in this one, and he's not done yet. I think he's going to hit it again, James, because he just feels on point. He wants the puck, and he's attacking the net.
And the centers glide towards the dot here as we got a face-off set to go. And they take possession after the defensive zone face-off. Sends it over to Stamkos. From the point, looks to make something happen. Slides the cross-ice pass. Broken up at the neutral zone by McNabb. And it is all over with this one. And with the victory, the series lead now shifts to a 2-1 advantage on their side.
I really like the response in their game to break the tie in this series and get ahead 2-1, James. It's all about habits, finding ways to apply pressure to your opponent. And now with that lead, you have applied pressure, so you can get the next win. Man, Game 4 is going to be interesting.
Well, that'll do it for tonight's postseason action, but the playoffs roll on, and we will see you at the next game. From all of us here at EA Sports, I'm James Cybulski. Good night.
Good bounce-back game for the Leafs as they outshoot Atlanta 28-27, out-hit them 42-27. Atlanta has more time to attack, better pass percentage, won the faceoffs 17-14. Atlanta got the only power play in the game, going 0-for-1. For the box scores for Toronto, you had Lindros with a goal and 2 assists, Morrissey 2 assists, Bondra 2 goals, Myers, Valimaki with goals, Nelson, Burrows, McDonald with assists. And Hasek made 25 saves on 27 shots, 2 goals allowed for a .926 save percentage. For Atlanta, you had Pionk with the assist, Mikula Gilmore with goals, Stamkos, Domi with assists. Moog made 23 saves on 28 shots, 5 goals allowed for an .821 save percentage. And with the win, Toronto takes a 2-1 series lead. So remember to like, subscribe, and ring the bell so you don't miss the next game for Game 4 of the second round matchup between the Toronto Maple Leafs and the Atlanta Thrashers.